Hello there, my name is Aaron Davis, I work at First Class Watches, and today we're going to be taking a look at the stunning new Seiko 5 Sports Series. So this model is the Seiko 5 Sports Series SRPB33K1, which is the version with the black and red dial. It's a very beautiful and well designed watch, and you'll see why later on in the video as we talk about the different features of this watch, as well as the materials and a bit of the history behind the Seiko 5. So, the Seiko 5 was originally created in 1963 to commemorate the 50th anniversary of the first Seiko watch, which of course was the Laurel watch. So why exactly are they called Seiko 5? Well, firstly, it has to hit 5 key parameters to make it a Seiko 5. Firstly, it has to be an automatic movement. Secondly, it has to have a day-date function. Thirdly, it has to be water resistant. This model is water resistant to 100 meters. Fourthly, it has to have a recessed crown, either on the 3 o'clock position or on the older models at the 4 o'clock position. Fifthly, it has to be durable, and these watches definitely are. The Seiko 5 series was also designed to try and draw younger people and a younger generation into watchmaking, watches collecting and watches in general. It has definitely succeeded in that, and there's still models coming out being added to these collections even up to today. This is one of 5 new models that we will be talking about. It's very interesting because people are normally drawn to expensive watches with complicated, complex movements which are very intricate and are very expensive. Seiko have turned this idea on its head, making an affordable watch which still has good features and is definitely durable. People are often attracted to these more expensive brands with the complicated movements, but this is simple and elegant, and that really works for the Seiko 5 Sports Series. So let's take a more in-depth look at this specific watch, the SRPB33K1. This watch has an automatic movement, it's caliber 4R36, and it contains 24 jewels. The glass is a hardlex crystal, which is scratch resistant, but not as premium as sapphire glass. The watch features a black dial with a day-date function at the 3 o'clock position. The watch's hands and hour markers are luminous. The watch has a unidirectional bezel, which you should be able to see in the video. The watch also features a see-through case back, which allows you to see into the inner workings of the movement and the 4R36 caliber. The watch features a deployment clasp, so you simply fold the watch over, release the deployment hands and it opens. Simply do the opposite to close, push it down, it will click, and it will click again, and you've closed it. This will hold firmly. The clasp also features 4 small adjustment markers, so you can move this watch a tiny amount of space, just in case it's just off your wrist size and you need to move it that much along, but not enough for a whole link to be added in or removed. The watch is also 100 meters water resistant. It has this printed on the dial, just above the 6 o'clock marker, right next to the name automatic. I love the profile shape of this watch. It looks really good, especially in the lighting in here. All the shadows, contrasts, the angles and the sharp lines of the bezel really add to the watch. The watch features a number of polished and brushed areas across the watch, across the side here, on the bezel, on the top of the bezel, and also along the bracelet. This adds to nice contrasts of shiny to smooth lines and really makes the watch shape and contrast in the light look amazing. The watch isn't heavy, it's a nice comfortable weight and is perfect for everyday wear. The watch has a see-through case back and you can see through straight into the movement of the watch. You can view the oscillating heart of the watch as well as the weight which moves around as you move the watch on your wrist. This charges the watch. One key feature of the Seiko 5 Sports Series is that you can now wind the crown to charge your watch, whereas the older models you had to use the kinetic weight in the back of the watch. If you've liked this video, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to the video to make sure you have all the latest updates from first class watches.